Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. The weirdest thing just happened. I just filmed the Leo reading, and before I started the Leo reading, I was like, okay, I have Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio left to do. I was like, those are all fixed signs. Like the fixed axis, that's so strange. All the fixed signs are going last other than Taurus. And Taurus's reading came out on a day when they felt like they were all connected, but I just thought that was so weird. And then I finished the Leo reading and I cut immediately to the star when I was preparing the decks, and I was like, okay, I guess an Aquarius reading next. And then I cut to death in the Rider-Waite, and I was like, okay, is it Aquarius or is it Scorpio? And then I cut immediately to the Six of Cups, which is Scorpionic energy. So just a heads up, I'm going to talk about astrology. If it's not current, it's just an energetic cycle. So, depending on free will and resistance and all that kind of stuff, where we're at in that cycle, it's differently for everyone. So, this could not be your energy. It could be someone else's energy I'm picking up on, even in the future, right? Not bound by time. But as far as the current astrology, Mercury is about to go retrograde in your sign. Like right now, basically. We're in the pre-shadow, so we're already feeling that. You guys would be feeling that big time. It's very transformational energy. It's helping with this retrograde, but it's going to be intense. Very intense. Things Scorpios, you guys are mystery and sex and transformation and all those really underworldy energies happening in Mercury retrograde as Saturn return and Mars is retrograding. Your ruler is retrograding as well. So I hope you guys are doing okay. Just keep on top of your shit. Make sure you keep track of your shit. Don't lose your keys. Don't lose your phone. I just heard don't lose control. That's very strange, but just be forewarned, not only is Mercury retrograding in your sign, and your ruler is retrograding, we have a full moon in Taurus, your opposite sign. The grounded element of your fixed axis is happening on Halloween, which is actually freaking really cool. So I actually feel like right now, as I'm like talking about it, Ace of Pentacles, I saw that in the shuffle. I feel like that's gonna be good for you guys. I feel like it's really gonna help with that Mercury retrograde energy for you. Help ground, bring some grounding. But yeah, read the fine print on any new contracts. As I say that, Ace of Wands. Just really watch your shit this month. Well into November. Big time. Alright, whoa. That was quick. Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. Flew out. Communication. There's two cups on the bottom there. With Mercury retrograde. With Mercury retrograde, it's going over, one of my, some readers call it like, Return of the X. My favorite reader, Water Baby, calls it Lazarus season because it's like, it's like judgment, like Return of the Dead, like for cycles that haven't been closed out. For some of you, I'm picking up too with that Taurian new moon that you're dealing with, like a Taurus, Gemini cusper. That's weird. Okay. Very specific. Communication though. Wow. Okay. Big time communication. You might have a Lazarus headed your way, which is just like an X coming back to close out energetic cycles during retrograde. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, Jupiter energy. That's good. Five of Swords. It's like winning at all costs. That person's being chastised for their behavior from spirit. So we'll see what's up with that. That's like with that Knight of Swords, woof, coming in. Something's coming for you. Someone could be apologizing for having been a little bit of an asshole here. An Emperor. Wow, Ace of Cups though. Woo! This reading's kind of juicy for my Scorpios. Aries, Taurian energy. Masculine. That Mars energy. Interesting. Ace of Cups. Whoa, victory, victory, victory. New love or attention or healing, triumph. Wow. There's an Empress underneath that. 9 to the 10 of Cups coming in with this Jupiter. That's, wow, woo, 2 nights, made 3 nights. 3 nights. And we have a 3 of Wands underneath. That's a lot of synchronicity. This is Jupiter, Sagittarian energy, Piscean energy, more Piscean energy. Your ruler is about to retrograde back into Pisces from this Aries energy. Wow, I'm just feeling you guys, especially with the astrology. Again, if it's not current, this cycle is still, could be current for you in the future, right? It's just an energetic cycle. Planetary motions and energies aiding. Think of the moon, right? People think that astrology is all hokey and shit, but it's like, okay, think of the moon. Like, our bodies are like, what percentage of water? It's like between 70 and 80 years. I don't know exactly. That makes me look really dumb because it's such a basic science fact. But yeah, our bodies are mostly water. The moon affects tides. How could it not affect our bodies, right? So when we start thinking about these other planets, it's like they're moving too. And they have gravitational pulls. How the fuck can it not affect us? I'm sorry, I'm like getting all fired up, but like, you know, it's like, it's not hokey shit. It's just gravitational energetic shifts, right? If the moon can affect us, why can't Jupiter? Right? And Saturn. But yeah, 9, with this Knight, there's a 9 of Cups, moving to a 10, an Empress, and then there's like this gift energy. Whoa, Jupiter is like really gifting you guys, I see, with this, like, this is Jupiter too, Jupiter in Leo to be specific, and Ace of Cups. Jupiter did just go direct, along with Saturn. So there is, and it's aiding, this Mercury retrograde in your sign that we're heading into is just aiding, facilitating, closing out any more energies like this before like with this retrograde cycle, right? Victory, so that victory can be had. Wow. Okay, tell me about this Knight of Swords. Emperor and Empress. Wow. Feels like a gift from the universe. Feels like you guys are closing out some old cycles of, you know, attachment to nefarious communications or just like shady behaviors, just being cleared out with this, and then like the Wheel of Fortune's like coming in to gift you. Wow, that's Jupiter. Wow, okay, what's this Knight of Swords? King of Cups. Ooh, that could be you guys too, just moving forward. I mean, with Mercury retrograde in your sign, it's hugely transformational for everyone, but especially for you guys. You may move through this energy very quickly because you guys can utilize your scorpionic transformational energy, right? Knight of Swords. Why the Knight of Swords for Scorpio? What's this Knight of Swords? We had 3 nights show, remember? Whoa, the Tower. It's you. I think it's you. Just saying, could be a Libran as well. Wow, Justice. Yep, you guys are clearing out these old, that's 5 of Swords again, clearing out these energies. Again, this is manipulation, mental acrobatics, or chaos, or manipulation. That's being cleared out, balanced here. The Sun is in Libra right now. Libran energy. Wow, it's being cleared out for you guys with this Tower momentum. Some of you guys are just really utilizing this Mercury retrograde energy to clear it out and do your scorpionic thing and be like, okay, that's it, I'm done. I'm going Tower now. I'm clearing this shit out. You might move through that energy very quickly. Very quickly. The Star and the Queen of Swords, Aquarian energy on the bottom. Wow, interesting. Okay. The Chariot. Okay. Tell me about this Tower energy. Wow, just motion. You could be falling in love with someone too. Mars in Pisces retrograde, right? Pisces is a very intuitive sign. Very loving, compassionate, getting in touch with the heart space. And your ruler is, again, going to go back into Pisces. And I believe it's going to stay there until the end of the year, actually. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, there's a lot going on for you guys. Don't forget, with Jupiter's like totally wants to gift you guys. And again, other people around you, you might be helping them to clear out. You might be the ambassador, I just heard, for clearing out this energy for the people around you, and that's the return from Jupiter, is because you may find at this time that people are leaning into you. With this Five of Swords energy, maybe even projecting it onto you, and because you're so in your scorpionic energy, especially with the energies playing out right now, you may just be clearing that out for people. You are the Tower, and you're clearing that out and bringing in this abundance very matter of factly, like the Emperor. Like, see how he's holding Emperor to the Empress, just saying. He's holding the lightning there. He is the bringer. He is the Tower. I'm seeing the Emperor as you guys, big time. And again, don't forget there's that Taurus full moon. So again, because you guys own that energy, you might find that you're being a catalyst of transformation for these Five of Swords energies. Very interesting message. Tell me about this Tower. Anything else about this Tower, Knight of Swords energy, Spirit? Or you're just moving away from energies like that, and then the Wheel of Fortune is gifting you. Temperance, the Star. The Star's underlying on 2 decks now. That's hope, that's healing. Faith. I'm getting knowing with that. Yeah, interesting. Knight of Swords with the Tower for Scorpio. Ooh. Whoa, nightmares. Whoa. Okay. I'm getting distortion. Distortion ego. With that Five of Swords. That's just you, the Tower, breaking free from it, liberating others from it. With that Tower motion energy, that Ace of Cups and victory. Here, a gift, right? Some of you, you're gifting this to people and you're setting them free. This is distortion. I'm feeling distortion off that. With that Five of Swords energy, it's being either, again, you may find people are projecting that onto you. And for those of you that, you know, if a Scorpio is experiencing this and they don't watch this reading, then they're going to just be, you know, possibly succumbing to that Five of Swords energy and getting trapped in it, right? This is just, I'm just feeling projection, distortion of ego off this reading. Yeah. 10 of Cups, though. Trying to be had. Wow. With that Jupiter energy. It's just, again, I'm getting like this, because this is like shared with others or like family, love, like the ultimate, point of, stability and maturation in the emotional cycle. Again, I'm feeling others leaning into you with this Five of Swords energy in this Scorpion, this energy that we're in, where you're harnessing this very powerful transformational energy. I just feel this as other people leaning into you to assist clearing out this ego distortion. Wow. Wow. Rejection, abandonment. The bottom. Okay, let's look at this ego distortion. Oof. My back just started hurting. Again, very strong in your energy you need to be at this time. Because for some of you, I'm getting this ambassador of healing vibe. Where again, people are looking to you. There are people that are very distorted in their ego and projection are leaning into you to project onto you, to utilize that Mercury retrograde energy, right? Through you, I'm feeling like you guys are like a conduit. For whoever I'm picking up on in this reading, you're a conduit for healing these projections of distortion. That's powerful. I just got chills all through my legs, like tingles. Wow, that's really powerful. This reading is powerful. That Five of Swords and the Emperor. Wow. Ambassador. Ambassador for Jupiter. Ooh, that's what I'm going to name this reading. That's what I just heard. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. And there will be rewards for doing this work, for clearing this out, you guys. Wow, strength. Needing strength. You will need strength. Because again, people are going to be projecting their ego onto you, right? It's not personal. It's because it needs to be released. And they're doing that through your scorpionic energy. So you might become very defensive or held back in resistance to this role of ambassadorhood. Dumb, I guess. But strength, wrestling the beast. This is like being all tied up. That's that ego projection, right? See, this person is like, this is like inner strength and willpower, but like when it gets the best of us, that can be ego distortion, right? And then this is like, this person's all defensive and defending their Six of Wands, their victory there, but there's freaking no one there. It's just them and their ego. Anything else? Two of Cups. Again, soulmates are going to be leaning on you at this time to help assist with this transformational energy. Anything else about the Wheel of Fortune? Can we get the Wheel of Fortune though, please? Wow, very stable. For some of you, you may need to just walk away from people that are not overcoming. They're not taking the steps to overcome. Because like, if someone's projecting their ego distortion onto you and you're accepting that and you're like being strong and what's the word? Carrying yourself with integrity in the face of these energies, like the King of Pentacles, very stable. Very, very, very stable. For some of you, you need to walk away from other people. And for some of you, someone from your past with this Lazarus energy is coming in for sure to apologize for rejecting you. Some of you. Wow. Why the King of Pentacles? I'm just seeing stability. I'm seeing you grounding this healing for others with this King of Pentacles is coming out under the Wheel of Fortune. And a gift. I'm feeling a gift for doing this work as well. King of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Overcoming distortion, grief, sadness, but there's two cups in behind there. To be had. Soulmates. Soulmates. There's going to be dark energies around you at this time. Like, this is terror energy, right? So be strong with that strength energy. There will be a reward for doing this work and not reflecting distortion back to other people. A new beginning, a gift. I also do feel like that's like healing energy. I'm just getting Mars off this. Your ruler in that Mercury, Pisces, compassionate energy. Wow. Okay. And also taking action, taking the lead. With this fire, like this tower energy and that lightning that the Emperor's holding, it's like, oh, wow. It's like burning up. I've been feeling fire burning through my chakras, burning energy. I think some of that's for others that I'm connected to. I've been feeling it mostly in the heart space, but I do see you guys utilizing some of that fire energy to help with heal these ego distortions. Okay. Let's look at the Emperor next. The Tower, the clarity, that lightning bolt. Remember, the Tower. He is the Tower. Very much seeing that as you guys. Tell me about the Emperor. Whoa. Oh, that's so many, but I'll take... Oh, okay. Queen. Okay, so for some of you, the reward for doing this work, this just came out. That's so weird. This just came out in the Leo reading I just did. With that fire I was feeling, you may have an assistant helping you as the ambassador here. Some of you, the reward for doing this work and coming into alignment here and helping heal people is Gemini energy, more Gemini energy. Speaking to the North Node purpose, some of you, it will be a 10 of Cups relationship coming, this Emperor energy. Well, remember how I was like, you guys are the Emperor? Queen of Cups, compassionate, very compassionate, sensitive. Again, you guys are receiving. This is you receiving, receptive. Queens are receptive. This is divine masculine. This is your soul, your purpose, your calling. Memories, even for those where this is a past person coming up to heal a cycle, potentially through the means of projecting their distortion onto you so that it can be released. But yeah, that's all you. Scorpionic energy specifically, Queen of Cups, receiving this distortion from others and then transmuting it with that lightning bolt energy, the Emperor, the ambassador. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. communication. Again, with that Page of Pentacles, you guys, for those where this is resonating, you're being called to heal these distortions and not reflect them back onto others in this time. So remember that, right? Compassion with the Queen of Cups. Very compassionate. I feel, and too, like with that, I'm getting like, she's very sensitive to vibration. She's in the water. Think of water, vibrations in water. They can be felt by some animals for miles, right? You're going to be feeling out these distortions. You're going to be, for some of you, drowning in them. Again, for those of you in resistance to this ambassador, for those, this is a highly specific message. I might just be reading for one person here. But for this person, you're going to be very easily susceptible if you're in resistance to this energy, to these distortions. It's going to be highlighted, but remember, unity consciousness, we are all one. These, on some level, these distortions that are being projected onto you are just facets of your own ego that need to be released and not mired in, right? But you're going to be sensitive to it, very sensitive. So again, with the communication, remember compassion, get into the heart space. You may even be like with this loss and grief and sadness. Some of these distorted ego perceptions are going to be from people who are struggling to release attachments to sadness too. It's not all going to be Five of Swords. Some of it's going to be Five of Cups. Sadness, grief, loss, codependence, but unable to overcome that. So if there's anything like that residing in yourself, it's going to be shown to you in this Mercury retrograde. Big time. You're going to be very sensitive to it, and it might not look like people being jerks here. It might look like people being very vulnerable. Very vulnerable. Okay, Queen of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Emperor, the Devil. There's that bound energy, that distorted projection of the ego. The devil can be ego. Think bound in earth. Whoa, I think my phone just glitched out, or my site just glitched out. That was really weird. But you know, the devil relocated to earth, sent to the earthly realm. Earth is the devil's playground. This is all about ego distortion, especially with that King of Pentacles, right? Rules the physical. A lot of you are grounding this transformation in the physical of this ego distortion. So again, compassion, get really in touch with your heart space. If there's any inner work you've been putting off or avoiding, it's going to be majorly highlighted at this time. It's going to be very blatantly obvious. People are going to be leaning into you, showing you these distortions to be cleared out here. Is kind of up to you guys what you do with this ambassador energy. Whether you're going to succumb to it, or you're going to see it for the distortion it is. Don't, think the Queen of Cups in water, feeling those vibrations, right? She can feel the distorted vibrations of those around her or herself, her own heart space. And is she going to be shaken by that in the water and let it become her vibration? Or is she going to move herself and create her own vibration, meeting that? That's such a strange mental image that they're showing me. That's so weird. The Tower. The Tower. Again, the Tower. Boom. Bolt of lightning. Big shakeup for some of you. Attached to this devil energy. Again, you're clearing. You're very physically on earth, clearing out these vibrations, these distortions for people. They're leaning into you. For some of you, it's, just reflecting work you've been avoiding putting on yourself. It will all be shown in this Mercury retrograde to you. Anything else to close out the reading? Wow. My Scorpio is very badass, though. Woo, stable, independent, full of compassion, full of self-worth. She's communing with nature. She's feeling the distortions, but it's not becoming her. She's beaming light back onto it. She's shining light onto those distortions with that Tower energy. Wow. And there will be a gift for doing so. There will be a gift. Abundance. I'm 444. Stability, harmony, beautiful. Wow, I'm just gonna leave it at that, you guys. Wow, this is like a very powerful reading, but like I don't even have to use up. My phone does this cutoff thing at 27 minutes. Um, uh, does this cutoff thing at 27 minutes. I'm not even gonna get to the cutoff with this, and yet such a powerful message. So, all right, you guys, again, things to be aware of: Mercury retrograding in your sign. I don't know the exact date, but we're already in the pre-shadow. So just again, don't let the vibrations become you. Stand strong with that lightning bolt energy. Very grounded too, right? Striking a balance between this being in this vibration state, with the feeling these distortions and stuff, and also grounding the balance between the two. All right. And full moon in Taurus at the end of the month, but I feel like that's really good energy. I feel like that's going to help you guys do this. That might even be like the time period that this is relevant for you currently. Again, I've watched readings that tapped into energies from like a year and a half ago, and it was like present, like in the reading, like word for word. Okay, guys, so all the best with this energy, but it's very badass of you. Okay, very scorpionic. I love it. All right. Okay, till next time.